There are a lot of choices out there in terms of street photography backpacks, and I've always liked the look of the Peak Design Everyday backpack, the original version, but from what I'd seen, to me at least, it had a lot of issues, not to mention the crazy high price in my opinion. So when I saw that PGYtech had, let's face it, a clone of the Everyday backpack, I thought I'd like to check it out. After a ton of consideration, I decided to buy it. So here's my review after 6 months of owning it. The PGYtech OneGo is an 18-litre backpack that I think looks really good in the obsidian black. It doesn't scream camera bag when you're walking around, and honestly, most importantly for me, it doesn't make you feel like a turtle, or like you're about to bash your bag into everything you walk past. The top access is held shut by this fidlock thingamabob, which, to be honest, they should probably rename to Fiddly Lock, because it doesn't always close when you want it to. Which I think could have been easily fixed with some stronger aligning magnets, but when it does work and you get the hang of it, it is incredibly satisfying to snap closed and to pop open, which you do so by pulling the little tab. The side access compartments are zippers that have more zippers inside of them, and inside those zippers are these cute little coin-looking doodads that can be flipped over to show whether the battery inside the compartment is full or flat, and also double as a tripod screw screwer. Before we continue with the inside, it's got an external laptop compartment, which is way better than any internal laptop compartment, and especially better than the internal one on the OneMo. The laptop compartment is split into two sections, for a laptop and a tablet, and includes a pull tab that lifts the devices up so you don't have to reach in as far to get them. There's also a pen or stylus holder. My bag before this was the Lowepro ProTactic 350AW2, which had a laptop compartment that was incredibly tight and didn't feel like it had enough room for even a laptop, let alone a thin and light. But the one on the OneGo feels much better and can easily fit a 14-inch laptop in it. It also comes with some straps that clip onto these loops on the bottom that can be used to hold a small tripod. In all of the big reviews on YouTube of this bag, they show off the padding a lot, and even gave the creators a large piece of it to demonstrate how squishy it is using their new technology. Well, PGYtech didn't send me this bag, I paid for it myself, so I didn't get a big bit of squishy stuff. But I'm telling you right now, this bag is incredibly comfortable, and the padding on the back and the straps is every bit as squishy and breathable as PGYtech claims. This is not a light bag though. When empty, it weighs about 2 kilograms, and a bit more if you use all of the dividers. But it doesn't seem to feel like 2 kilograms when you're wearing it. So don't worry about that as far as comfort goes, but maybe keep it in mind if you plan to use it for airline carry-on and you have a weight limit. There's also what they call a hidden compartment on the back here, along with 2 handles. I don't use the hidden compartment because I don't think it is secure enough with just the little magnet holding it closed. And while the handles are convenient and an extra way to carry the bag in some situations, they aren't wide enough to fit my suitcase handle, so they can't be used to put it on your luggage. Alright, let's take a gander inside. Possibly a neat trick depending on what you're into. If you lie the OneGo down, it can completely spread open just like your mum. Which, to be honest, isn't very useful, but it does look cool in all the stop motion packing videos. You've got a pretty decent amount of space in here, but like I said, it is only 18 litres, which is about half of the OneMo, so don't expect to be able to work out of this bag. It's definitely designed for day trips, travelling, and street photography. It's got 2 zippable pockets and one with a good strong magnet, all of which can be accessed through the top flap. Like the OneMo, this has another smart divider system, which allows you to use it as either a top-only access or top and side, which was one of my main draws to it. This one uses a similar idea to the one I speak about in my OneMo review and is a little more versatile, but also has its own little annoyances. For this, you get the 2 main dividers that velcro to the back of the bag, and then has these small little rods that slip into various holes along the seam of the bag. This is great because it doesn't take up any extra room, but it does let you make up your mind about how big you want each section to be without interfering with the side access like the dividers on the ProTactic series does. However, depending on how much you jostle the bag around, or if you overstuff one of the compartments, the little teeth can pop out of the hole and are much less useful. This would greatly benefit from my idea I brought up in the OneMo review about the Velcro straps. If they did, this bag would be fantastic, and the dividers would stay put. You get a few other dividers to help split things up, but they're a pretty standard affair. Because the OneGo is only 18 litres and is fairly flat, you are limited on what you'll be able to fit into it, so I'll try and show a good variety of what you'd be able to take. I have the Sony Alpha 1, and with its grip, it's definitely a little bit tight, but still doable. It feels like they designed this bag with smaller mirrorless cameras in mind, like the R5 or the A1 without their grips. you have about a 20 centimeter gap, so you can fit in the 16-35, 2.8, 50mm, 135 as well. My go-to for traveling would be my camera, extra lens, Nintendo Switch with the Pro Controller grip, my headphones, and my laptop in the back. For a street photography day, I'll just do this. Like I said earlier, it's not a deep bag, so most lenses will need to go sideways. Internal dimensions are this. I think the only straight up deal breaker for some people will be that the OneGo can't stand up by itself, so you'll always be leaning it on stuff. I wouldn't call the OneGo weatherproof, but it's definitely stood up to moderate rain when I've been out and about, but it does have a lot of ingress points, so I probably wouldn't take it out into a storm or point a hose at it. I'm really liking the PGYtech OneGo. It looks great, it can fit everything I need it to, and it's incredibly comfortable. But what do you guys think? Do you have any questions? Just ask them down below in the comments and I'll get back to you. Other than that, you guys will see me in the next one. See ya!